Hello, welcome to another twin flame energy reading where we see what's going on with your twin flame and you lately. I'm going to start pulling our first few cards while I talk to you. So, my name is Susie. I'm a certified twin flame ascension coach affiliated with Twin Flames Universe. And in this reading, we're really focused on getting clear on some real energies your twin flame and you are healing. And to move through them so you can have actual progress on your journey. So our first card pulled for your twin flame is Storyteller. Remember, anything that's pulled for your twin flame is relevant to you too. So the Storyteller card talks about, and I'm going to move it to the center here for you, talks about, your shadow attribute is stories that might cause harm harm to you or others, and the light attribute talks about an ability to express yourself through stories and symbols. So what I get from this is you and your twin flame are learning to the stories you tell yourself about yourself and your union are powerful, and you're being called to release harmful stories you have about yourself. So for example, if you're attached to a really dramatic story about how you came together and quote unquote fallen apart, it's the card, the energy is calling for you to release that and to embrace a loving story and a divine story, because that's the truth of your union. Next, we have Child Nature, and what I get from this card is your union could really benefit right now from connecting to the natural world around you. Maybe you're in a concrete jungle, maybe it's hot outside, so you've just been inside a lot. But either way, you could really benefit from being present with the natural world around you. Maybe that's through a pet, or you can go out and garden outside or take a hike somewhere. But this is really going to benefit you and help clear your energy so you can get more precise with your healing work and more aware of your actual feelings and how to move through them peacefully without attaching to drama. Nature really helps us center in that way. Next we have, and I moved it to the middle again, Samaritan, and I want to highlight the light attribute on the Samaritan card, which talks about refining your ability to help others who you might ignore otherwise. So the only way you can do this and help people who your twin flame or you might otherwise ignore or not want to give energy to or have compassion for is if you have compassion for yourself in that place. You stop avoiding yourself in that place. So there might be parts of you and your twin flame are uncovering, parts that you might have judged as ugly or shadow or not very good, when in reality they just need to be looked at and loved. And as you do that, you're refining your ability to have compassion for other people because you've refined your compassion for yourself. And you guys doing that magnetizes you toward each other, right? So this is really important to look at those places where you might not have been being loving towards before and helping yourself out with before. You don't get into union by avoiding difficult places and hard feelings that you're having. You come into union by becoming aware of those feelings and then moving through them and finding the divine truth of love that actually exists. Okay, next we're going to pull a love message for you. Not a love message. We're not quite there yet. We're going to pull a card from an ascended master that's kind of watching over your union right now to provide some guidance. So we have Master Buddha. And it says increased awareness. We just kind of talked about that. Deep connection. Trust your inner voice. So inner voice. A lot of people, especially on the twin flame journey, because it's new, can get confused about their heart and their intuition and confuse that with their mind instead. So it's important to know that as you're becoming aware of blocks in your journey and in your union, those blocks aren't in your head. You don't move through them in your head. You don't heal in your head. You heal in your heart. So in order to have that greater compassion for yourself and deeper love with yourself, and then in turn connection with your twin flame, you have to drop into your heart space. And so this card, this Master Buddha card, comes to you explaining that that awareness comes from within your soul, within your heart, and you have power there. So it's safe to just open yourself up and connect there. If you find you have a resistance to feeling, you can choose to let go of that resistance and surrender there and let it flow piece by piece, right? Mastery is something that's built, it doesn't happen overnight. Okay, now we're going to pull a love message for you from your twin flame from the Lover's Oracle deck. So here's the card. And our message says, wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. You know, that ties back really well with the nature card we pulled earlier. Perhaps there's something to learn from being present with the natural world, you know, this upcoming week, and just observing things. And what I'm getting is that everything has its season. You can't force your union to bloom now before you've come to it in your divine order, right? Divine timing isn't, it's kind of a misnomer. Divine order is a more accurate way to think about that. There's certain things you must feel and move through and heal being the key thing, in order to come into harmonious union with your twin flame, right? And sometimes there's layers you have to peel back, and those layers have an order to them. So wait doesn't mean do nothing. Wait is calling for patience as you work the process. You can't rush it, you can't force it, because that's control and not surrender. So your twin flame higher self is reminding you of this. If you'd like a personal reading, you can look in the description and find out how to get one. If something, a block has come up for you in your union, perhaps revealed by this reading that you would like help moving through, I do introductory sessions too, and you can find out how to get yours in the description below as well. I will see you next time.